We have Facebook, which is the new WSAN Radio Facebook page. We have Twitch, WSAN Radio. And then we have YouTube, which is WSAN Radio SA. All that is in the house today. So let me cut on this. Oh, wow, I see myself. All right. We are sitting here with Chef to Table. I always call her Kim, but it's Sarah, right?
Yes, it's Sarah Kim. So
okay,
it's same.
Yeah, we always say that, but she has an announcement to make, and when she called me last week and told me that she had this going on, I was just blown away on what she has going on. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So let me see here. Let me go ahead and make sure we are on all platforms, and I'm pretty sure we are. Oh, yeah. That's it. So all I got to do is this right here. All right, without further ado, here is Chef Today Table, Miss Sarah.
Hi, Ron. Hi, listeners. Thanks for having me on the show. It's always a pleasure to come and, grace your studio. I love the new space. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
So I'm excited because me and a few of my business partners have taken on a event hall, a venue, and now we are the managing partners of the Kitty Hawk Event Center in Universal City. It's at 310 Kitty Hawk Road in Universal City, 78148. And we are hosting weddings, events, corporate events, baby showers, parties. We just want to offer our all-inclusive packages to clients because being in this industry, we've realized that not a lot of venues have all-inclusive packages. So all of our business partners are the vendors, and we are all in-house to make it more streamlined for the clients. So I just wanted to come and bring awareness for it to let everyone know that we are having a grand opening and we are under new management. So everything is just different now.
So with you taking this time out and you going there and you have this event going on, with this center going on, what were some of the challenges you had in getting together and getting this place?
The challenge is just that being a venue owner within itself is a lot of time, but it's very rewarding. And one thing I love is that all of my business partners, we all work together. And we're very communicative, and everybody just pulls their weight, and we all just make it work for the betterment of the group. So one thing that I thought was just more challenging is I just didn't understand how much time goes into it because just being a caterer is one thing, but being a caterer in a venue, that's a totally different animal. But I'm starting to see a lot of blessings with having reliable people that you could work with, and it's just very beneficial, and we just want to do more community events as well. So we don't want to just focus on making money and getting it booked. We have a backpack drive that's coming up at the end of July that we're trying to work with the Chamber of Commerce with and a couple other local businesses to bring awareness and try to get some sponsors, because we definitely are very focused on giving back to the community, and we want to do that any way we can. So I have a braids and brunch coming up on May 18th with this lovely stylist who is going to come in and teach a braiding class, and I'm going to be doing the brunch, and then we're also going to be offering drinks and beverages as well. So something that people can just get out and learn some new skills, meet some new people, enjoy some really good food in our beautiful venue, and just enjoy drinks because it's San Antonio, so everyone likes food and drinks.
Oh, yeah, they do. So tell us about when I was talking to you earlier, you said you had 3 rooms, and what I like is when you said you have a balcony.
So we don't have a balcony in the venue. It's just, I guess it's for aesthetics purposes, but we have a room upstairs that can host baby showers. I think the maximum hold for that is 100 people. And then we have a room downstairs which comfortably sits 175, and another one that fits around 150. But standing room is 225, and then I believe 190. So we have different size rooms and packages based on what the client is looking for. So there's just different options, and that's really what we're trying to do, is just give people just different options where they can have all of their vendors. So all they have to do is just show up.
So what I like about it is you have a medium setup. Some places is too small, too large, and you're right there where you could accommodate anything that comes in there. Not anything, but you could accommodate anybody who wants to rent the place.
Yes. And then we have 2 rooms upstairs. One of them, like I said, is utilized for specific events, like smaller events like baby showers and birthday parties. And then they also serve as a bride and groom suite in case when people want to go up there and change their clothes and just enjoy some snacks and some time with their friends and before, you know, they get married or whatever. Same with the quinceañera, because I know that it's a lot of work to put yourself together. My niece just had a quinceañera and I saw the work behind that and I was like, man. So we wanted to make sure that we accommodate our clients as best as possible.
Yeah, but one question. Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna bring this up. I'm bringing it up now. Parking.
So yes, we do have substantial parking on our lot, and since the Kitty Hawk is located in at the corner of a plaza, there is parking up and down the sidewalk and along the buildings and stuff like that. So we can accommodate quite a few cars, and parking is easy, and it's right there off of Kitty Hawk Road, off of 35, and you can't really miss it, you know. And it's just a really nice space.
Yeah, I would say because usually parking is what people look for.
Yes.
And I understand that because nobody want to walk 2 blocks.
Right.
But you know, it's just parking is one of those deals. Now, I know you know the answer to this one. Is there a kitchen in there?
There is not a kitchen in there. We do have a area set up to where it has refrigeration and a deep freezer in there, and I have a prep table in there for, you know, when I'm doing stuff or when me and my staff are doing things. Right now we have areas where we can operate out of, like we have 3 compartment sinks on both sides because we have bars on both sides of the rooms for each room. And right now I'm just operating like I would at any other venue, because not a lot of venues have full kitchens because of the insurance and the costs and the overhead. But as of right now, I'm just doing what I would normally do at any other event that I'm working out of. I come in, I bring the food, and I set up, and I bring it up to temp, and then I just serve. So, I mean, it would be really good eventually when we get there to get a full-size kitchen, and there are at least like a catering kitchen to make it a lot easier, but
yeah,
that's on the list. So we're getting there. We're gonna work. We're getting.
So with this event center you have there, now I'm intrigued with. I gotta come by and see it because everybody was asking me, "Is it here?" I said, "I don't know."
Right.
I said she'll be here Monday to let y'all know. It's just at one time, I think 2 years ago, I was looking for a place to rent, and I went from 50 people to 400 people. There was nothing in between. Maybe I wasn't searching hard enough, but I think I did. I couldn't find nothing in between. Now with yours, right, there's things in between for that. Now, the backpack drive.
Yes.
I'm not gonna let you slide on that one.
Okay.
That has always been a good cause.
Yes.
It always has for the kids because I have a soft spot for kids. Anybody get anything going on, they send it to me. I make sure I announce it till I'm blue in the face because we have to take care of our kids because that's our future.
Yes, we do.
And going to school with a brand new backpack, I go back time, you couldn't wait to go to school and show off your new clothes and all that stuff. That was the first day.
The night before.
Yeah, you're so excited, and then reality hits. I gotta go here another 6 months.
Right. I have to be here every day.
But saying my age, as we was growing up, there was no such thing as a backpack. You carried your books.
Yes.
You carried them. So now with a backpack, are they going to come with supplies in them?
Yes, so we're trying to get sponsors to buy the supplies and everything so that when we do our backpacks, they are all ready to go so that the kids have all the essential tools necessary for success. I have a soft spot for children too. Like I have a 7-year-old, so I know how expensive school supplies are. And one thing I like about my daughter's school is that we have effective communication between all of her teachers. So I'm always reaching out to them and be like, do you need anything for your homeroom or your classroom? And one thing I've noticed is that teachers are always in need of supplies for whatever reason, and it shouldn't come out of their pockets. You know what I mean? You have some wonderful teachers that do that, but I think as parents and as a community, it's our responsibility to pretty much just get more involved with the education of our kids. So I'm always donating things whenever I see a post and the teacher's like, hey, we're having this type of event. Can we, can the parents donate this? I have no problem donating anything, because what's going to benefit all of the kids is going to benefit all the community growing up. So I want to make sure that when we do this backpack drive, we bring awareness to other businesses as well. So it's not just providing backpack, it's also promoting local businesses, bringing awareness to their companies, because we want it to come full circle. Because if the companies are supporting the community, then the community will support the businesses. And that's pretty much what we're trying to do. We're just trying to create a network where we're all supporting and encouraging one another to make the community better for all of us.
Yeah, because when I was doing school events for the pandemic hit, I would go out, and a lot of schools get a hold of me, elementary schools. They got their end of the year dance and some spring fling and stuff. And I would go out there, and first of all, they told me I charged too much. They didn't ask me my price. I have a reduced price for kids for that. It's very reduced. Mm-hmm. And when word got out what I was charging, the schools were saying, okay, let's get them here, because I'll go out and DJ and do all that stuff for them. And that's what I like doing for the kids.
Yes.
Getting out there for the kids. And then they turn around and they give me a playlist. This is funny, because I asked for a playlist, and some of the kids on there thinking I'm gonna play that song. No, because it's very explicit.
Yes.
Yeah, and so, but they send me a list. I put things together and get out there and do my thing and have a good time. And schools, listen up. I'm still here for you.
Right.
I'm still only had 2 gigs already for schools this year. I know inflation, things are tight. I know it is. But just want to let you know. But
and then you have prom coming up too.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So prom season's right around the corner. So now's the perfect time to book your DJ for your events. And sadly, the way that the economy is, just not a lot of people have disposable income in order to do certain things that they want to. So that's why we encourage people to just give what they can and just donate what they can. Like for this event, we're going to be doing raffles for gift cards for Amazon so that the kids can have some new clothes and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be donating food for the event so that food can be available. We have Southern Gentlemen who, they're a DJ company, so they're going to be playing music so that everybody has a really good time. And we're just trying to get some events out there so people can just have fun before they get back to school, because once school starts, it's it's all day.
It's on the grind.
Yes,
then.
It is. Yes, everybody's back on the grind. So summertime, at the end of the summer, we just want one last big shindig and stuff where the kids feel good and empowered when they go back to school, because they're not lacking for anything. And it takes a lot of pressure off the parents too, because like I said, due to the economy, maybe they just can't do what they are supposed to do, or they're not able to do so. So we just want to make sure that we're utilizing our resources available to us so that we can have just a further reach and more of an influence for our community.
Yeah. So what I like your setup is like a one-stop shop.
Yes.
The catering is already there, and then you got the space to rent and all that good stuff, and so people come there and say, this is what I want.
Yes. So we have all-inclusive packages. We have DJ 360 photo booth. We have catering. We have decor. We have alcohol packages, and then we have the venue, and then we have a wedding planner as well. So pretty much you come in, you tell us exactly what it is that you're looking for. Give us a little bit more details about your event, and then you can choose the packages that you want based on whatever your price range is. And we're more than willing to accommodate and just be flexible, but we really encourage the all-inclusive packages, because I've worked with several clients before who vocalize their frustration from having to work with 7 different vendors. And with this, with the all-inclusive at the Kitty Hawk, is that you come in and you have all of your vendors right in front of you, and you're just dealing with one person. And then you were like, okay, well, this is this, and catering is this, and then what kind of decor is this? And instead of paying 7 different vendors, you're paying one person. And then all you have to do is just show up.
And I agree with you on that, because I was at a place about a year ago, and you were right. There 7 different people going in and out, in and out, and nobody knew who was doing what, who was setting up where was this going, questions going back and forth. This being all at one, they pick out the packet they want, and then they go, and then just go away. We got you.
Right. And then, eventually you'll sit down with each one, like you'll sit down with decor to go over the specifics of, exactly what it is that you're looking for. And then you'll do it with catering and everything like that. And then obviously you'll send the DJ the playlist and what you want. And then we have separate alcohol packages too. So you could do cash bar, or you can, hey, this is like I'm putting X amount of dollars, and then once we run out, then it's going to be a cash bar. So we're very accommodating, and we just want to make it as easy and convenient as possible so that everyone gets to enjoy their day, as opposed to worrying about the details of stuff and who's going to be where, and just organizing things. So if we could just take that stress off of the client so that you're enjoying your moment, then that's really what we want. We want to create memories.
Now we're going to talk about weddings.
Okay.
The reason why I'm bringing this up about weddings, I had did several weddings.
Yes.
I had did a couple of photography weddings. And the last one I said the last one. You talk about Bridezilla.
Yes.
Oh man, was it nothing right? And then I DJ'd at one. They told me I played the wrong song, but you're the one that gave me the song to play.
Right.
It was so much going on that I turned around and I told myself, that's it. I'm not doing any more weddings, and I haven't. It's sort of stressful on the wedding planner and everybody there, because at the last minute sometimes the bride changes everything.
Right.
And they want it like this, and it's impossible to get there.
Right.
How can I put this? To be nice. How you gonna deal with that because it's a lot.
I have catered some weddings where the bride has been, stressed out, because planning a wedding, let's just face it, it's a lot of work. And especially like if you're dealing with different vendors and everything, and then you're having to have constant contact, and then eventually they all have to work together anyways, like decor and catering. Decor does the plates and the cups and the place settings and stuff, and then the caterer is just like, hey, do you have this? Do you have the plates and cups, or do I need to provide it, and things like that. And if you have vendors that don't know each other, who haven't worked together, that could cause some type of resistance or possible conflict. But what I like about my team is that we all work together, and we all have effective communication, and we're all respectful of one another. So it makes it a lot easier when I could just call up Dana and be like, hey, Dana, do you have like cups and plates and stuff? Did the client already got that and everything like that? And we just talk, so it's easy for us. So it's not just easy for the client, but it's easy for us as business partners and as vendors, because we all have a level of professionalism and respect for one another, which helps streamline the whole planning process, from beginning to the finish. One thing I will say about weddings is that I like private dinners.
Okay.
And corporate events.
There you go.
Yes. Those, if I had to do a preference, I would definitely choose corporate events and private dinners and just more private affairs. I do enjoy weddings because I like to think that I help contribute to somebody's, a milestone in their life. But they can be stressful.
Yeah. I agree with you about corporate events, because I'm pretty sure that you're getting the word out already for Christmas parties.
We will start getting the word out.
Oh, did I beat you down? No, come on now.
We do Christmas parties.
Because, I had one person last year was looking for a place for Christmas parties. And to the like of me. I don't know why they come to me and answer that question. Then I figure it out. I'm on the radio and I see people all the time,
Yes.
so I should know.
Well, you have a vast network
Yeah.
and resources available to you, so you seem to be like the person to go to if anybody needs anything.
And I get phone calls sometime up to 11 o'clock at night
Yes.
and stuff. So Christmas party, so I can say you can host 3 separate Christmas parties.
We
there.
can, yeah. We could definitely host 3 separate Christmas parties, 3 different menus, 3 different DJs playing. So we have all of the resources so that everybody can have their own event without feeling like they have to share somebody with someone. I have the staff for catering so that we can go ahead and do 3 different events at the same time. The decor person, the same. Everybody's staffed up, so we're ready to take on everything that the clients would need. So we have everything in place.
And I can see you chomping at the bit. You're ready for it. But, ooh, you're going to be tired. There's 3 events going on at one day.
It's okay. I have a very good team behind me,
So what is the hours for renting the place?
So for renting the place, we're doing 12 hours right now. So you have like 6 hours for setup and then 6 hours for the event. And it's pretty much just, whatever the client needs for the weekend, or even during the week. We're hosting events during the week too, but most of them seem to be booking up on the weekends. But we're open all the time.
Now, the rooms downstairs, are they interconnected? Or
So they have... They do have doorways, where we close them off. So one room is separate from the other one, and each room has its own bar.
Okay.
So, and then there's like a shared restroom in the middle hallway, right there. And then the other room is upstairs. The other 2 rooms are upstairs. One of them is being utilized as an office, and the other one is just for open events and smaller events and things like that. If they needed this space, like say if they had like maybe 500 or 600 people, then they could just rent the whole space, and then they would just go back and forth.
Okay.
So we have various ways of how we can set it up to where everybody's just getting what they need.
Okay.
So to make it more fluid for the client.
all right.
Like say if you wanted to have a reception in one of the rooms and then move over to the other room and have the ceremony, then, we can do that too. We could set up while one's going on and break down, and then so that way the client just moves from one room to the next
other.
room instead of like, from the chapel and now you got to move to go to another building and all the other stuff. So
I'm excited for you
me
getting
too,
all that.
thank you.
When you called and told me, I said, yes, we got a place.
yes.
And also, anybody don't know, you're closer to the studio now.
I am. I know. When you told me what the address was, it's like, oh, great, he's 20 minutes away.
Yeah,
I
not
didn't
45.
I know. I didn't
And
have
fight
to
traffic.
Oh my gosh, that traffic is terrible.
And that construction going on out there.
There's always construction going
Well,
on.
San Antonio just growing. It's just
right.
growing. And, but with the event center there are a lot of, how can I put it? There's a lot of corporate offices that's out of state that want to do something in
Yes.
here. And so now they got a place to
Yes.
go to now where they have to rent out like the big event centers downtown
Right.
and all that holds
It's
3,000 or 4,000.
Right.
And it's expensive.
It is expensive. It is.
It is. So
I have I did a corporate event last October for everybody was out of state. It's for like this schizophrenic awareness company, and they have these seminars where they talk about how best to serve their clients and to just stay abreast of the news and the updates in the medical field. And it was such an honor to be a part of something, and it was only 25 people, but they had to rent out this big ranch.
ooh.
Like this big venue and stuff, and it was really beautiful. The venue was really beautiful. But so, like you're right, corporations and things, they want to have buildings that accommodate the appropriate size. So we do that as well, so we treat all events, the same, and they get the all-inclusive star package treatments and stuff, and everything from DJ to alcohol to decor to catering to food to 360 photo booths, and then I have some interviews with some makeup artists and hair people, so that we can get that in there as well.
Yeah.
And then we are also talking to some photographers so that we can get them too, and we're just trying to have reliable, professional, efficient vendors on hand so that we have everything they need. Like, it's literally
Yeah.
a one-stop shop. So right now we're just setting everything up so that when we start getting more events, like we have 2 coming up in June, and I think maybe 1 in May, and we're just trying to just make it more efficient. Just give everybody a different experience so that they literally just have to show up.
I like that. I like that. So, what are you doing getting the word out? Well, number one, you're right here now, getting
Yes.
the word out right here. So,
So I'm right here. You know, I was like, when I thought about it, I said, what's the most efficient way to get the word out and bring awareness and, you know, promote this? And I said, I thought of you immediately. And I was like, I know he has a large platform. And I've always loved doing the interviews with you. And I love how we always support each other. And we have aligned interests as far as like, promoting smaller businesses and things like that, and bringing awareness to businesses and, you know, just wonderful companies. So I wanted to come on here and promote it, but I've been posting on social media. We do take a lot of events. We're on Eventective. We do have a website that I designed. And then I have a couple networking events that I'm going to this week to talk about the venue and bring it up to other corporations so that they know that we're there. I'm in the middle of creating a LinkedIn profile for professionals for the business so that I can get that on there as well. We've talked about creating some content to bring more awareness. And so we're just pretty much just doing exhausting every avenue that we can.
there you go. There
and
you
that's,
go.
And that's all you really can do. Like, you know, whether it's my catering company or just, you know, a business venture as far as like an event venue, a banquet hall, you really, as a business owner, have to exhaust every resource that
Right.
you have. You know, if you're not going to put your all into your business, then, you know, your results are a direct reflection of your efforts.
I have a company now that's doing my multimedia.
Oh, nice.
And so I looked at it over the weekend. There's places I didn't think that they found to put the radio station on. They opened my eyes to a little bit of everything, and he's not finished yet.
I love it.
He just getting started, and I love how he opened up everything for me, because we think of Facebook,
Right.
YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and LinkedIn, a few others. There are over 30 out there.
Really?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
And he said, I'm gonna get you hooked up on all of them. I'm waiting. I mean, when I went and checked it out the other day, I went to Google and typed in the radio station, and just all the way down WSAN here. He even got places that I could click on I didn't know even exist, and they could click on list to the radio station.
I love it.
So with that going on being said, I think that's nice. You know?
I might have to get with you offline.
Yeah,
Get that
and
information.
then on top of that, like I didn't realize what I was doing. I still don't. Like, it seems so.
It's a learning process.
Yeah, but I have little spots in the United States that people adopted the station,
Really?
and they listen to it all the time. And one sent me a message, said, "Can we advertise with you since you're in San Antonio?" I said, "Yes, you sure can. You can
love
advertise
it.
with me anywhere you
should.
want."
Anybody can. You're
Yeah, but
absolutely right.
it's just the idea with once I get this together platform and find out what's going on, I'm gonna let everybody know about it.
I appreciate it for sure.
Because right now it's I like it.
Yeah, we just want to be successful, and we just
Right.
you know, we're very blessed, you know, individually and collectively, and we just want to be a blessing to other people, and then we want to utilize, you know, the funds that we get from our business that we acquire, and we want to pour back into other meaningful charitable
Exactly.
events, you know, doing things for the kids in the community. That's very big for me and my business partners. And to be able to do that, you know, that within itself is a blessing. And we're grateful for that. And I'm, you know, very appreciative of this opportunity to be a part of something bigger than myself. And I feel like, you know, it's it's been an uphill journey, from coming in 2020 and just starting off with meal preps and
You going back when I first interviewed you.
yes,
You
yes.
came all the way from Alabama, if I'm right.
I did, right from Huntsville.
Let me tell you something about this young lady. When I first met her and interviewed her, I didn't think she was out of her mind. I didn't think the timing was right, but apparently it was, because you came here in the middle of the pandemic.
I did. I moved here in May of 2020, right when the pandemic hit.
Right. I mean, you couldn't ask for nothing no better, but when you moved here, there was a need
Yes.
for what you were doing. So
There was.
that's a difference. It was a need. Mm-hmm. And you met that need.
Yes. You have to, one thing I've learned in this business is you have to meet the needs of the market. Now, when I first moved here, nobody was going out to eat. Everybody was at home, and then a lot of the people who didn't know what to cook or couldn't cook, they were like, well, dang, what am I going to do? How am I going to survive? What am I going to eat? And so I was just like, I wanted to offer not just healthy options, because that's like my niche right there, is just healthier nutritional food. But I want to provide all types of food for people, just so they can have something to eat, just better options for them, and just, again, helping people. I love to help people. I love to be of service. God put it on my heart that we're all in the service industry and we're here for other people. And it's great that I can, make a living off of it, but essentially I just was like, how can I help people who know how to eat? So then people just started calling me, and they were like, hey, you have your packages, your meal prep packages. And then I started just delivering it, like no contact, drop at the door and everything like that. And, they can customize their own meal prep packages and stuff. I have some clients who are pescatarian, some who are keto, gluten-free, some who are bodybuilders who want high protein and high fiber, and one thing about me is like, not only am I a chef, I went to culinary school, it's just that I study a lot of nutrition. I was going to school for a while for sports medicine before I had my daughter, so I learned a lot about the nutritional programs and stuff like that, and macros and micros. And I've just been in contact with a lot of resources and education so that I can better be of use and of service to other people, so that I can help them with whatever their goals are.
Right.
Like I've been on my own health journey for the last 4 years since I've moved here. And I work closely with the personal trainer who you've had him on the show, Kevin. And we're actually doing an event in May as well. We're doing a Flex and Flavor. So he's going to come in and he's going to teach a 45-minute class at the Kitty Hawk, and then I'm going to do a nutritional food demo, and then people can, have some samples of food, and then we can just try to bundle our packages together, like combine our services in our event venue, so that people can get the nutrition and the awareness and the education that they want, just so that they can have, just a better quality of life if that's what they're interested in.
Right. Speaking about that, your event center, are you thinking about doing a networking event?
We did think about doing a networking event where, we have other vendors that come in and things like that, and then we just charge them for the space, so that we can also promote their businesses as well. I don't really want to say for sure when that is, because like I said, I have to get with my business partners and stuff, but we're thinking about all types of events that we want to throw in order to, just not only promote it, but to help other people as well. So I think a networking event would be great, especially since we have everything there, like the food, the drinks, the music, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's one of the options that we have thought about. So, but when we start that, you'll be the first person I reach out to.
Because I used to do one every other Wednesday at a restaurant that's closed now, and I was surprised on how many people showed up. And it was at 6 in the evening, and they showed up. I didn't know it was going to show up, but now I don't see too many network events going on.
Right. I see a lot of vending events and outdoor vendor events that are going on. As far as networking events, I literally had to just hop on like Facebook or Eventbrite and just type in networking events in San Antonio, and they pulled it up. But I don't see a lot of people attending them. I see some people sponsoring or throwing them or hosting them. I don't see a lot of people attending them. And I think networking events are good, especially to promote your business and then just create a network of
Right.
resources and potential partnerships, to where you can both figure out, hey, how can I help you with your business? How can we help each other, meet our goal and stuff? Because I was talking to somebody, I said, competition is at the bottom, collaboration is at the top. So there's enough for everybody to win. Everybody can eat. There's enough out there for everybody. You just have to be purposeful and intentional with your networking, though. You have to know what is the best resource for you and your company and your brand.
Right. Yeah.
And then you also have to see how you can help somebody else with their business. And it's a two-way street.
When you just said something there, I always say, what is it? I don't compete.
Right.
We complete.
Right.
And
I like that one.
Like you said, there's enough of the pie out there for everybody.
Yeah, there is. Everybody can get a piece.
Yeah, I'll take sweet potato and cherry.
Are you sure you can have those? They're full of sugar.
My sweet potato pie, when I make it, it's a lot less.
A lot less, yeah.
It's more sweet potato than that, you
Yes.
know. But yeah, I stay away from all that.
Yes,
trust me.
yes.
I haven't found a cherry pie that's not that sugary unless I make it myself from scratch.
Yes, a lot of those. I love a good pecan pie. Oh my gosh, I love a good pecan pie, but it just has a lot of sugar. And I haven't really had a really good pie since I left Alabama.
Yeah, well, we know the reason why. That's that Southern soul cooking down there.
Yes.
And they I just found out that I didn't just find it, but food started tasting different once we found out what we were putting in it and got away
Yes.
from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you go back to the old days, lard was in everything.
It was.
It was in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it had that unique taste. When they took it away, wait a minute, something's missing here.
Right.
You have to adapt to all that. And that's funny because my mom she make greens.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't figure out to this day why it wasn't a piece of ham hock. Sometimes people let it cook and the ham hock was splintered with bones all in it and everything. I thought, what is she doing? So I asked her years ago, what are you doing? Cheesecloth. She take everything and tie it in a cheesecloth and put it in there.
Ooh, that's smart.
So that way, if you want the ham hock, you take it out, you can have it. But it didn't. It
was just for flavor.
Yeah, just for flavor. And she did that, and I do that to this day when I do my greens.
That's-
I don't use ham hock. I use smoked turkey.
Yeah, I use smoked turkey leg.
Yeah.
So I'll just put the smoked turkey leg, with the vegetables and stuff, and get that softened up before I add my greens because I want my greens to still have some texture to them and bite and stuff. And people, they'll put them all in at the same time. And then by the time your turkey leg is falling off the bone, your greens are all mushy.
Yeah.
So
you like me, I take my time.
I do.
I think my wife washed me one time when I was doing greens. I washed them bad boys about 4 or 5 times.
You do, yes.
I washed. She said, "Why, girl?"
I put just a little bit of baking soda in the water.
Exactly. Oh, look at you! You definitely from the South. We did the same thing too.
Put it in there, clean them really, really well. But me, I'll take the turkey leg out and then I'll shred the meat and then I'll add it back in there and stuff like that because I love it. Like collard greens with some smoked turkey and some cornbread or with some rice.
All right, stop it. What time is it?
I know.
We used to do that hot water cornbread.
I love hot water cornbread.
Oh man!
Oh my gosh!
You do that
with some red beans and rice.
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
See, look at you.
And a little hot sauce.
Oh my gosh! What kind of hot sauce though?
I don't know. I use 2 Thai. That's the Louisiana hot sauce. And then it's the other one that starts with a C.
Crystal.
Something like that. And a nice little. The top is wooden.
Oh, that sounds like Cholula.
Yeah, that one. That's the one. I use those 2 right there.
Yeah, I love a good Texas Pete and a Louisiana, and then sometimes with my soul food, I usually like Crystal.
Oh yeah.
The old classic.
Oh man, you throw some of that stuff on there, and see, here we are. We went from event center to food.
But see, by my love language is food, so I can sit here and just eat and eat.
Yeah, me too, because I got that from my grandmother. I was the oldest grandson, and I was in the kitchen with her. And to this day, I don't measure anything because she never measured anything.
Nope.
A pinch of here, a pinch of this,
Yes.
a pinch of this, pinch of that. And I could do it consistently. You know, it's just,
I just eyeball it.
yeah.
I just know. And then it's funny because people will be like, well, how, like, I'll have like my friends or somebody over, and then I'll be like cooking dinner and everything, and I'll have a lot of things going on, and we'll be sitting there on the couch talking, and I'm like, oh, it's ready. And they're like, how do you, and they're like, how do you know if it's ready? I said, I can just smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just tell, you know, when something's ready to go, and I got to get up.
And I love that smell. You go outside, you can smell it outside.
Yes.
You cook it and everything. And oh, my neighbor looking, what you cooking now? It's just, it's an art in cooking. You have to love it.
You do.
Because somebody told me years ago, you could tell somebody to cook with love and without love. But you could just tell. If you know they cook with love first time around, boom. And then they cook it again, they mad or something, don't cook it the right way.
Right.
Forget to do something. And you know, I think I was always told the last ingredient in cooking is love.
It is. It is. It's I love to cook. One thing about me is that if I'm having a bad day, or if I'm not in the good space, I won't cook. Because my heart won't be in it, and the food won't taste right, and then I'll probably end up going out to eat something anyways. So, you know, if I just don't, I'm not in the mood, I'm just not gonna do it. I just rather just go buy me something. But now I just really love to make family dinners on Sundays. You know, my dad, I actually learned cooking from my dad because my dad raised me. He was a single father. Yeah. And he cooks to this day. Actually, he makes some of the best ribs. He just makes really good food. He finally, I think I remember you when you met him that one day. He's up and growing now with his barbecue business.
Where's it located at?
I mean, we're still working on the location and everything like that. But right. He just really does really, really good barbecue, and just watching him and the pride that he takes in his work, and smoking meats is an art.
Oh, I love doing it.
Yes.
I'll sit up there. I'll get up 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And fire that pit up, put that brisket, ribs, liver on it. Matter of fact, I got 2 pits now.
Yeah.
And I put that on. I'm out there cutting the yard, sitting back, and I'm just and all. But the key is about smoking. It's quit opening up that deal every 5 minutes.
Yes.
People will come, boy, close that back again.
Yep.
It's not ready yet.
He's got like all these thermometers on the app on his phone, and then he'll have like different. He's got like, I think he has 4 smokers now. He has a big, like a big old school box one.
Yeah.
And then he's got like different commercial grade ones so that he can go on ahead and just, determine which one. So he'll make a brisket or a couple of briskets, and then he'll make some chicken and some ribs and stuff. So, what I love that my dad's been here is that now I don't have to really pay for barbecue. If I want some ribs or something, I call my dad. I'm like, hey Dad, I said, can you make some ribs? And I got to tell him the day ahead. But what I love about it is that my dad's like 20 minutes away from the event center.
Oh.
So if I have to be at the event center, if we have something going on, I'll just pack a bag and just stay at my dad's house.
There you go.
Yeah.
You like that, don't you?
I do. I love it.
The best of both worlds. And I was going to ask about your dad. You brought it up.
Yeah,
about his barbecue and stuff.
He's doing really, really well. And he's the one that does my barbecue. Like if I have clients who want barbecue and things like that, because he's been doing it for 30, 40 years. So he's got it down packed. Like if I have a client and stuff, he's the one that does it. I won't trust anybody else to do it.
Yeah, I hear you on that because you stuck on it.
Yes.
Nobody else is better than that.
And you know what? I've tried a lot of places. I've been up to Austin.
Yeah.
And I've been around town. And I've had barbecue in Alabama and Georgia and Florida, and originally from Cali. And I just love what I love.
Have you been to Lockhart and Luling?
No.
Yeah.
Where's that? In Lockhart?
Lockhart and Luling. There's a place called City Market. City Market, I'll be sending you a bill for saying your name here. And there's Chisholm Trail in Lockhart, Black's Barbecue, and a couple of others there in Lockhart where they
You'll
are.
you'll have to text those to me because we're trying to get to Snow's Barbecue.
Okay.
You know, have you heard of Snow's?
Where's it at?
I forgot where they are. I think they're about 2 hours out, but I saw them on Netflix, and they were like, you know, people were lined up at 6 in the morning on Saturday to get some of their barbecue.
That's how it is at City Market in Luling. There's another place in Smithsville that's famous for their sausage. So here we are. I'm gonna send all of y'all
Yeah,
bill.
right.
Here I am
It's a
endorsing
free
y'all.
promo, right?
All right. Before we get up and get out of here, please tell us again about your event space and what it's called and where it's at and all that good stuff.
Okay, so we own the Kitty Hawk Event Center. It's at 310 Kitty Hawk Road, Universal City, Texas, 78148. And you can definitely give us a call to set up a tour and discuss more about our all-inclusive packages. It's 210-957-9413. And then you can visit our website, which is kheventcenter.com. And we're on Facebook. It's Kitty Hawk Event Center, the page. And yeah, I think that's it for now.
Yeah.
And you know, just come out, schedule a tour. We would love to show you the place. You know, we just got done polishing the floors and doing everything that we can. So we're just, you know, just small steps and stuff, but it's coming along beautifully and it just looks great. And you know, different options. We got something for everybody.
All right. Last question.
Yes.
What is it the radio station can do for you?
What is it the radio station can do for me? Well, I thank you for having me on the show today.
Okay.
I want to bring more awareness to this backpack drive that we
Okay.
have coming up, I believe, let me look at my calendar, at the end of July. So we are going to shoot for July 27th for the
Okay.
backpack drive at the Kitty Hawk Event Center in Universal City. I do have a braids and brunch coming up on May 18th at the Kitty Hawk Center from 11 to 2. And then I have a Flex and Flavor event coming up at the Kitty Hawk from 11 to 2 as well. And both of those tickets can be sold. They're $150 a piece. And you learn how to braid. You come and get some food. And then you can have some drinks and mingle and meet other like-minded women and guys, too, who want to learn.
Yeah.
And then Flex and Flavors for anybody who just wants to have more awareness on exercises to do. It's more for people who are into like fitness and just better quality of life and everything. And then, you know, I'm doing a nutritional demo so people can know what to cook, and then we can
Right.
develop, and then I can develop meal plans for them too, in case they're not interested in the meal prep packages. I also do customized meal plans for them. So we're just trying to just do more events and stuff for the betterment of people.
Oh, good. I like that. All right, young lady.
Thank
we
you so
appreciate
much.
you coming in. You
Yes.
came all the way down here.
20 minutes. I'll take this any day.
When I text you the address, I know she's probably going, yes.
Yes, because that traffic, oh my gosh. I mean, I would have done it, you know, because it's always a pleasure to see you and stuff, but
Yeah.
this is more convenient.
There you go.
I'll take it.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on today.
Yes, thank you for having me. Always
This
a
is
pleasure.
Sarah Kim right here, and she'll be back again because I know she got other things to share with us.
Yes.
All right. This is DJ Ron G on WSAN Radio. Y'all keep on doing what you're doing, and we'll catch everybody bright and early tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.